How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about obviously the big discussion here, and that is going to be, the wave 2 of the Black Friday market crash. Now, for those of you guys who haven't watched me, last week we made a few Black Friday videos, and I talked about this idea that during this Black Friday promo scare, everything that comes beforehand, we usually see the crash beforehand, and we did. We saw last weekend, we saw the market take a huge dip. Obviously, I'm not going to go through them all, but you guys know which cards dropped, pretty much everything. And what I believe is, or what I've seen in the last 2 years of looking at the graphs, is we always have two waves of this. And it each comes about, 2 weeks prior. So we had wave 1 already, that was last weekend. And I think what we're going to see is potentially a second wave. Now, I'm going to go over some graphs with you, I'm going to look at some prices, and I'm going to explain everything, so please don't panic, stick through the whole video. I will make sure you guys don't lose any coins and actually can make coins because of, these trends that we see. Now, before we get into it, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. It would mean a lot. Let's get right into it. Not going to waste any of your time. So, as you guys know, the market, today is rewards day, obviously. Market has done fairly decent, honestly. Some cards have done well, and I like to use these big cards kind of as indicators of the market as a whole. Not that, everything follows the same cards, but usually the patterns are similar. So Neymar, as you guys know, he dropped down pretty low at one point, during the weekend, and we saw a decent rebound on the card. So he did get as low as 830k as of Sunday, I think it was, Monday maybe. And today he's obviously up to around, 870. I mean, we have a few 865s. Obviously, he is probably going to start dipping down a little bit just because we have a little bit of, I guess not really panic, but we have a little bit of uncertainty heading into tomorrow because we don't know what's going to come out tomorrow. But early this morning, this card did reach about 860, 870 on Xbox. The prices aren't exact from Xbox to PlayStation, but regardless, it's, they follow the very similar trends. If anything, PlayStation fluctuates a little bit more, so meaning they go a little bit lower, but they also go a bit higher on the rebounds. So, regardless, they follow similar trends. The same can be said with all these other cards, they have done fairly well. So what is going to happen? And what I think is going to happen based off of last year, we looked at it in previous videos. I'll pull it up at the end of this one. But what we normally see during this Black Friday kind of, scare is we see the second wave come in the weekend before. And personally, just going off of everything we've seen this year, we're going to see that happen again. I'm about 99% sure. On Saturday, you're going to start to see the dip happen. And then on Sunday, it's going to be, kind of brutal, I think. Not that, we're going to see, I don't know if we'll see as big of a drops as we did last time around, because realistically, it just comes down to fear and panic. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if Neymar hit about 800k. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some of those other bigger cards come down, I guess. But regardless, these cards are, there's just a lot of panic, and I think we're going to see that continue. And the reason is nobody, there's a lot of new traders out there and a lot of uncertainty on what's going to happen. We're still awaiting 2 player of the months at the time of me making this video. Keep in mind, EA have not dropped any of the player of the months. There still is the, icon SBCs that we're waiting on. And, those have yet to come out. So there's still a lot of stuff we're waiting on. So when is the best time to sell? When is the best time to buy? I'm not going to be answering any exact questions because these exact players, all these players are going to follow a similar trend. So what I think is going to happen, and this is pretty much prediction, but kind of basing it off of what happened last weekend, what happened in previous weeks this year. We'll likely see this kind of stand still in the market from, Thursday into Friday. Depending what we get, I'm not expecting any big promos. So we're likely going to see icon SBCs come out, which really isn't going to affect meta market much. It may affect the icon market depending on, what drops. We might get a base icon pack. We might get actual player SBCs. I'm not too sure. And I think we're going to start to maybe get a Black Friday teaser kind of, because we're in this kind of gap week right now where we're kind of just waiting to see what's going to happen. So I don't think we're going to get any kind of promo, but we maybe will get a little Black Friday teaser, if not sometime over this weekend. And what's going to happen from there is, Friday, people are going to buy up once they see, what comes out. Like always, it's Friday night, we always see, some buying coming in as people get their teams, they start playing, and all that good stuff. And then on Saturday, we start to see the sell-off. Sunday, we're going to see the sell-off. And then, we're going to probably start to see a recovery. Now, we're definitely going to talk about this more on Sunday and Monday, but basing off last year, we actually saw no more crashes after this weekend prior. Heading into Black Friday, we tend to see the market go up, and then it usually just explodes for the most part. And that is due to, no more panic. Black Friday's out, and we also see a ton of coins enter the market. Like I said, we're going to talk much more about who to buy, when to buy, and all that on Sunday-ish. But still, as far as, this Wave 2 crash, once that Wave 2 crash hits its bottom, I think that will be the bottom of the crash for Black Friday. And I'm expecting it to come around Sunday. I think Sunday we're going to start to see the bottom. Basing it off last weekend and prior days, we've seen Sunday and Saturday kind of be the worst days on the market. And we've seen on Monday and Tuesday and stuff, the market starts to rebound, which is something we didn't see last year. But I think is going to be, it's going to happen this year. I think we're going to see the market bottom out on Sunday. So what would I do personally? A lot of people are going to ask. For me, I don't really have time to play weekend league, so this is an untradeable team I have right now. I'm not even going to play weekend league this weekend. I just don't think it's very worth it. I just don't have the time to, and my rewards have been shocking. But what I'm likely going to do is not play, and what I'm going to end up doing on Sunday is buying a team and then just spending all my coins on investments and all that good stuff. Like I said, we're going to have a video come out probably Saturday. I think I'll put it out early so you guys get the info beforehand. But, we're going to see the market, rise up and down. I just don't think it's worth it. If you're buying your teams today and stuff, I think it's a bad move. I think the market just goes down. Look at any day of the week or any week of this year, I should say, and you'll see the market has gone down after Thursdays and Fridays. So if in my opinion, it's just not worth it. I think there's still a lot of value to lose. Now, in a second, we're going to head over to Footbin, and I'm going to show you guys some graphs. So we're on Footstars, and I wanted to use the Footbin graphs that they show here. And if you guys watched the first investment guide video, you'll see this is a very similar graph. But what you can see in FIFA 20 is CR7's, this is CR7's graph. So take a look here. So what we saw was actually kind of 3 waves for last year, but in reality, it was likely the 2. So Black Friday is around this time right here when the market starts to go up. It's literally right at this, like where my mouse is. So this is like the first wave right here. We see this kind of initial drop in the market, and then we see a little rise up heading into wave 2. This is where wave 2 is right now. We're about to enter this period. We see the market go up. So what happened in CR7's card last year is the week before Black Friday. This is where he took his biggest drop since, the beginning. And this is a significant drop very fast. He's basically about 1.5 mil, and it looks like he drops down to around, 1.35 right here, it says. So I know a significant drop in, value for this card. And this is going to be similar to a lot of, the cards we're going to see this year. And we've already seen the first wave of it. Now, a week before, we're going to see that second wave. So what I recommend doing is likely selling off teams and stuff. I know you guys want to play Weekend League. I think my best advice to you guys would be to use an untradeable team, go for gold 3 maybe. The rewards, obviously, if you must, use a good team, but I'm just advising you guys, you are going to see the market kind of drop down heading into the Saturday-Sunday period, like I've said. And this is the best time to buy as well, like I said, is going to be after this drop. Because as you can see, once Black Friday hits, we only go up from there. What I've been kind of, not preaching, but what I've been saying this entire time is the Black Friday market crash always happens before Black Friday. Never on, it never happens during. The only cards you guys will have to worry about during Black Friday, and we already talked about it, is those best of Team of the Week cards. Like I said, we're going to talk about this more on Saturday and stuff, but this graph is a very, very good indicator of what's going to happen, and you know, it shows on pretty much all those cards. We always see these cards drop quite a bit heading into it, and then, you know, afterwards it's going to go up. So just be aware for wave 2. It's going to come. It's going to probably take a hit. I know people who bought Neymar last week for 980k, and, you know, he was 820k by the end of that weekend. So that's a huge hit on a lot of people, and I just don't want to see you guys get burnt like that again this week. It's not a matter of, you know, if it happens, it's just a matter of when it happens, honestly. I'm really certain it's going to happen. The only thing you have to watch out for is a lot of people are, you know, trying to beat this, but I just feel like there's still a lot of people who are going to get burnt. So just be careful. As far as, you know, trading goes and stuff, if you are going to flip cards, I'd make sure you flip quick. Don't do any overnights. I don't think it's a smart idea for at least Saturday into Sunday. I just don't see much rebound happening. I think we're going to see something similar to what we saw last week. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to see us go up. And then eventually, I think we're going to see overall a very good rise on a lot of cards. But that'll pretty much wrap up the video. Please, guys, subscribe. I have some very good information. We're going to talk about that time to buy cards on Saturday, I think. So that way you guys know ahead of time. I'm thinking Sunday is going to be our buy day, and I think we're going to see a really, really nice rise in a lot of these meta cards over the next 2 weeks. You know, you guys saw the graphs. They're pretty good. And, you know, my best advice to you guys is just to, you know, be careful, stay aware, but don't panic. Like right now, you know, just don't panic like crazy right now. You know, the best thing to do is just to stay calm. There's tons of resources. If you guys are, you know, questioning whether or not you want to buy or sell one of your guys, you know, go on Footbin, go to last year's graphs, take a look at how that player did, or a player that's similar to them did last year, and, you know, more times than not, you'll see that history repeats itself. The same stuff happened in FIFA 19, and I'm pretty sure the same stuff happened in FIFA 18. So, you know, that it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate all the support. You know, we got a interesting few days coming up as far as content goes. So, you know, we'll see what drops. Hopefully we can get some icon SBCs. It would be very nice to get something, you know, cool to fill in this little gap that we have between now and Black Friday. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.